morning here, that's for sure. Just going to make some breakfast. I've already had some coffee. This is, got a half of one left. Usually have my juice a little bit after that. In this one, I got some new flaxseed, some dry unsalted sunflower seeds, which I mixed in here together with a little bit of this cereal with some almond. This is getting a bit soggy. I'll get to that. And peanut butter was empty, but not quite, because whenever it gets empty, people in our house just throw the jar out, and there's probably enough there for another go of it. So I just get in there and get at it. They call it scraping the barrel, I guess. I mean, I've got maybe, I don't know, there's 3 or 4 jars of this in the pantry. There's a sunflower seed on there. I guess I could put sunflower on there, couldn't I? Anyway, that's about it for that. But I have for like, well, I guess it's just a thing when you grow up. And so a nice piece of this Italian round bread. Make it like that. And that's a new jar. This is the Almond Crisp cereal that I use. Made by General Mills. Yeah, there it is there. Yeah, so I want to show you something else. I guess that's about it. So I'm not going to bore you with watching me eat, but just maybe talk about it. This mix of cereal is just delicious. I know it's missing. I have to find some sesame seeds, some bulk sesame seeds. And also there is, you can buy hemp seeds. I'm going to find some hemp seeds in that. This jar is done. Orange juice. I mean, I've got some fresh grapes. I think I just bought some fresh grapes. They're right here somewhere. I don't know where they went. I'm sure I bought some. I don't know where they are. Sure to buy this. Remember, I had some left anyway. Oh, and I bought some blueberries. There's a couple of clementines. Blueberries you can add to that cereal. Got a pack of these. These are nice. So I just take a handful back a bit more. Take a handful of blueberries, give them a rinse, and add them to the mix. That even gets better. Yeah. So breakfast time with Perros Red. That light's not helping, is it? How's that? Not better? Oh yeah. It's a little better. Maybe make this a little straighter. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit here. Move some of this around. Blueberries. Forgot about them. It's a beautiful day out. Hair salon today. Not for me, but for my wife. Not too far. Anywhere you move in the city these days, traffic is a mess. They've condensed lanes, put bike lanes in. Mind you, hey, I don't mind biking, but in cities where you got room and it doesn't congest, it's great, but it's working in a few places here, but not all. I saw a video about flaxseed and rice. There's a preparation you can do, and it comes down to like a very, some kind of texture that's like, you know, it's almost like gelatin. Amazing process, and you put it on your skin. Apparently it's very good for your skin. I'll try and find the video. It was done by a mother-daughter team, and it was Korea or Japan. I've been looking for flaxseed for a while, and I finally found them. They were in bulk bags of, mind you, expensive, but I think the bags were 4 ounces each, so yeah. I haven't washed these yet. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you. This is not a product promotion, but this is the old Jackery. Great power supply. My phone is 4 years old, or 5 years old, I think. I'm on the second battery. And by the time I do this, if I didn't have a power supply, it would almost be down too far. You shouldn't want to go too low. I'm thinking of upgrading anyway soon. I'm going to get the iPhone 11. back. I got this here going. This is fresh rosemary. Here, this one. And this is fresh parsley. Well, I've got lots of parsley, but just in the process of drying this. And then I have containers to put it in. I'm out of rosemary, so I guess you could buy the dried rosemary already, but it's nice to cook with fresh rosemary, but also dry rosemary, and for certain times. Anyway, got that on the go. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. Put that down there. I'm going to get my tablet and see if anybody is chatting. I can probably reply, or talk to you is one thing, but replying also maybe, so. Get my tablet. In here. It's live. So I'm here if anybody wants to talk. I'm going to turn down the volume here because it doesn't work too well. Coffee's finished. I got 2 cups. My wife had one out of there. But hold it, you can do this thing here makes 4 cups. Use fresh beans, grind them up with a grinder. I don't have it every day. Maybe a couple times a week. If I have coffee once in a while from out on driving or going somewhere. So it's a nice little mix. I'm sure there's other ingredients other people use, but yeah. I'm gonna have some of this lovely Italian bread. juice. I could probably change the font on this screen. That's not going to work. Maybe this will work. There we go. Peculiar. Asmer. Driving in the rain, where are you? Yeah, like jazz. I mean Asmer. Okay. Well, I'm watching you and you're watching me. How about if, there you go. I need some more juice. Today, it's supposed to be pretty warm here today. We'll see. Well, I'm one of the 6 Zoomers. You're driving to work, are you? Loop 100. Wet day down there. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn that sound back down. Well, I'm going to turn that sound back. All right. time is it? 11:21. Gonna have to leave half an hour. I might do some more broadcasting going in the car. Maybe the lady that owns the salon will let me broadcast out of there. Who knows? Beautiful day at the back there. Look at breezy, but it say it's going to be like what, 29? I looked on the bag where these came from. These are clementines. Easy peel, let me tell you. Remind me of the Spanish ones. But these are out of South Africa. Very nice, easy peel, seedless. And fairly sweet. Couple of them will do. You know, it's a little late for breakfast, but I've been doing a few things this morning around here, so. My laptop is, I think it's finished. Put it away last night or yesterday before I went out. I don't know if I'll get another laptop. I have the tablet here, I have the iPhone, and I have a desktop, so. I have another laptop, but it's way out of date. I managed to get Windows 10 on it, and it works fine, as long as I'm on Ethernet cable. It has Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi is only as good as the technology and your equipment that you're using. Like even that laptop was 4 years old. Didn't have gigahertz technology for 5 internet. My 5 internet is 1 gigahertz. And I've done speed tests on it. With a connection straight to the modem. Getting 988, almost 1 gigahertz. It's a lot. I wonder what the connection here is for this thing to the Wi-Fi. See if I can do a speed test for you. Let's see what happens. So we want speed test. Excuse me. Bring up something here that will. Here we go. Wi-Fi speed test, and the results are different. what it does, first of all, it runs a test to the modem from the speed of the modem. So it'll be from the internet to the modem, and then you're connected by Wi-Fi to the modem. And that speed Wi-Fi is nowhere near what the feed from the ISP to your modem is. Speed from the ISP to your modem, unless you got gigahertz technology and you connect hardwire only, you will only get close to that. I haven't seen Wi-Fi connection at 1 gigahertz. I don't know anybody that can get that. So let's see, this is still testing to the modem. Wow, this is getting more than my laptop did. 105 megabytes. 107, 108, 109. It's going to be average 110. There it is, 110. I think that was the down speed. The upload is at 103 megabytes per second. 110, 111, 112, 114, 115, 116. We'll see what it comes out. It'll give you the graph. Okay, so the speed test from the internet provider, ISP, to my modem, which is in another room. It was checked just now. It's 1,115 megabytes per second. So that's 1.1 gigahertz. That's the speed network to the modem. Now, that was the download. The upload tested at 822 megabytes per second. That's only the modem tested. Now, for the tablet, the download speed was 110 megabytes per second, and the up was 117 megabytes per second. Interesting. It was always, the download was a higher, always scored higher than the up speed, but, and the latency, this is interesting. Modem to this device, the latency is 15 milliseconds. Latency from the network to the modem was 1 millisecond. So there you go. I sat here the other day with the laptop. Let me get my notes, because I have notes on it, because I was talking to my internet provider. I'll tell you what it was. Okay, here's the notes. Alright, so on Wi-Fi with my laptop, August 3rd is the date. Today's the 5th, so 2 days ago. Wi-Fi to my laptop, the down was 45.70. On this device, I'm getting 110, almost 3 times the speed on this tablet versus the laptop that I had. Now the laptop's 4 or 5 years old. This thing here is still 3 years old, I think. And it's getting 2 times the speed. And the up on the Wi-Fi on the laptop was 56. The up on this one is 117. this is twice as fast as a laptop, so why should I buy another laptop? Really? Laptop's a bigger screen, everything else, but hey. I'm gonna put some of this away. Now that was with Wi-Fi. Now I'll tell you the numbers that I had when I connected a Cat6 Ethernet cable to the laptop yesterday. Cat6. Now the first test I ran, the down on the Ethernet to the laptop was 91.9. This is still faster at 110. And the up was 92. And the up on this one is 117. This thing is still faster. This is faster than Ethernet was on my laptop. Now I ran a second test. Well, maybe 10 minutes later. We'll use an Ethernet again. I got 91.3 down and 93.98 up. Still, my numbers on this tablet are better than the laptop. And this is only Wi-Fi. I don't know, you might be able to get an adapter to connect this to Ethernet. I wouldn't be surprised. But this is just Wi-Fi speed. So that's why I'm having a hard time deciding whether to get another laptop or not. What for? I mean, it's a bigger screen, and I mean, I don't even know my way around this laptop, this tablet, so much yet. It's a, what is it? What's this thing called? I don't even know. Oh, it's a Samsung. It's a tablet, Galaxy Tab A. Well, let me go to the details. Go into the settings and find out about this tablet. This tablet is a Galaxy Tab A 2018 production year, 10.5 inch screen from here to here, 10.5. It's a nice size screen. It's a model SMT590. If you can find one of those, I think I paid $399 for this little thing. The SMT590 Galaxy Tab A, I would highly recommend it. In fact, I told my wife she should get one of these things. So the software, I think I've got some software information. I think it's got Jelly Bean in it, or software versions, Android security. It's an Android version 10, but I forget what it was. I think it's Jelly Bean or Marshmallow. It's one of the better processors. So, yeah. About this tablet, SMT590. Make a note of that. It's got some cool settings here that really are hands-free, just very convenient. Get back on Twitch. So it's an SM5T5, SM, what did I say? SMT590, I believe so. Samsung. SMT590. Yeah, SMT590. 10.5 inch. If you're gonna get it, you might as well get a good size screen. They have them smaller. It's a 10.5. 10.5. And it's a, so put Samsung. Samsung Galaxy. It's a Tab A. It's a T590. 10.5 inches the screen. So anyway, that might help somebody out. Yeah. Anyway, breakfast is over. It's going to be lunchtime soon for some people, not me. Get something light later in the afternoon. Maybe eat till around 6 or 7. So I'm going to sign out now. And I don't know where. Academy Impossible's back on. I'm going to tidy up a few things here. So those numbers on speed test are amazing if you compare them. You know? Uh-huh. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna go now. And see you on the next one, maybe later today. Everybody stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.